A new survey shows how Texans feel about illegal immigration and border security. KHOU 11's Orca Mata joining us live to break down the results of this new survey. Orca.
Well, the University of Houston asked 1,200 Texans of varied political and ethnic backgrounds a series of questions about immigration, and the results have been compiled into this 17-page survey. Among the findings is that nearly 2/3 of Texans said that there should be a way for undocumented immigrants to stay in the U.S. legally, but that 82% of the people in that group said that should not apply to those with felony convictions. In the wake of President Trump's immigration policies, new numbers show how Texans feel about illegal immigration. According to this survey conducted by the University of Houston's Hobby School of Public Affairs, 64% of Texans believe there should be a way for undocumented immigrants to stay in the U.S. legally if certain requirements are met, while 36% believe they should not be allowed to stay.
This is very consistent with what we've seen over the course of the past 4 to 5 years.
Mark Jones, a senior research associate at the Hobby School, is one of the minds behind the survey. He says while most of the responses differ based on party lines, there are some commonalities, especially when it comes to undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children.
Deporting them has never been strongly supported by a majority of Texans, and most Texans believe that Dreamers should be allowed to live and work and stay in the United States.
The survey results also show that 87% of Texans support more deportations of undocumented immigrants with criminal convictions, and that includes 95% of Republicans and 81% of Democrats.
Do you expect these responses to change?
Well, it'll be an interesting test.
Jones says they won't if Trump focuses on criminals who committed felonies.
However, the more the Trump administration engages in more indiscriminate mass deportation and starts to deport people without criminal convictions who have U.S. children as well as U.S. spouses, then backlash is likely to rise, and support among Texans is going to be much more reduced.
That's a fear Houston City Council member Joaquin Martinez has.
I represent about 75% Latinos.
He says many of his constituents are worried by the negative rhetoric surrounding all undocumented immigrants.
The mixed messaging has created a lot of confusion and definitely no certainty if those that are not criminals in the sense of crimes that are committed here, will they also be deported as well.
Now, despite those concerns, ICE officials told us yesterday that operations in the Houston area are only targeting criminals, and they add that the goal of their operations are to make the community safer. Reporting live in Houston tonight, Orca Mata, KHOU 11 News.
Orco, thank you.